Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Halloween. And to celebrate Halloween, I decided why not do a Halloween book tag, which that's what it's called. And before I get into it, I also have like a announcement. Just to let you know that next month, starting tomorrow, I'll be participating in Nanowrimo this year. And it's like a writing event where you write for a whole month, try to write a novel, and try to write about 50,000 pages, and it seems like so much fun. I mean, I'm not really looking to write 50,000 pages or the novel. I'm just looking just to get something, to start something. So hopefully to get into my writing habit. And I do have like this idea for a novel that I always want to write. So it's just something that I wanted to do and to meet other people doing it while going to events like groups at the libraries that other people are doing it too. So it seems like fun. And also we'll be posting pictures throughout, so just in case you guys want to see my efforts and see where I'm at and stuff. So getting started on the book tag, I will have the link below in the description so in case you decide to pick it up. Let's see. The first question is carving pumpkins. What book would you carve up and light on fire? I would light on fire Firelight. Just because this is a book if you are interested in dragons and stuff, and it's about this girl who's known as like a draki, which is kind of like a modern dragon that can shapeshift into a person, and she lives in this pack, her pack in a village where other drakis live, and she's pretty much like the first one in a century like that can breathe fire. And so she's pretty much like the one person that everybody wants but they can't have. And so one day she breaks one of the rules, and which kind of leads her to her, her mom, and her sister to leave, and they have to pretty much leave everything behind and like live in a small town where they can't find them. And at the same time, she has to live like as a normal person. At the same time, she meets this boy who pretty much has his own dark secret, and it's like so much fun because like if you like fire, I mean, if you carve up a pumpkin, that's a light up. So I think it was just pretty much like be interesting. The next question is trick or treat. What character is a treat? What character is a trick? Uh, a character that would say is a trick. I mean, a trick is pretty much the Darkling. I mean, come on, he did is very tricksterish, I guess, in some way because we all thought he was a good person, but then he pretty much like he was just pretty much more darker than we thought. I mean, more darker than his name, the Darkling, and it was messed up. So pretty much I would say like him, and for the treat, I would say Augustus Waters. Just because like if he pretty much like showed up anytime and you're sad, he pretty much knows what to say and knows what to do to put a smile on your face. Doesn't matter what you're going through, he just knows how to make every single moment into a positive, and he knows how to have fun and to live his life. And if you're not somebody that does that, he pretty much would pretty much drag you with him. So yeah, I think he's always like one of those persons that makes you smile, and I gotta say he's like one of my favorite male characters in fiction, just because there's a lot of like brooding male characters, like that's always moody and just like always gets pissed off a lot, and he's like one of the characters that's pretty much nice from the right, like he's pretty much a good guy from the start of the book. He's always like, he's pretty much the right guy. So yeah. The next question is, what book is always sweet? A book that I would consider always sweet to read, Stargirl. I always think it's like a light-hearted book, and even the colors, it's very bright colored, and so like kind of like candy-like, so they're all colorful. And I think Stargirl, the main character, is always a sweet character that was different. She goes to a town, and that pretty much everybody's like boring, small, and very conservative and stuff. So anybody who's different pretty much is like looked down upon, and the fact that she can like pretty much is willing to go run around the fields in the rain singing, and to go around and sing happy birthday to you and remember this, it pretty much would put a smile on anybody's face. So that's one of them. The next question is ghosts. What character would you love to visit you as a ghost? A character that would love to visit me as a ghost would be Will Horndale. Just because I would like to know, like, when he died at the end of Clockwork Princess, if he came back as a ghosts and stuff. I would like him to see what he feels about Jace and Kit, and pretty much like they could do like a whole family reunion because since they're all pretty much like grew up in like an untraditional like childhood, I guess maybe all of them could be like, hey, we're all family, and not to mention think about like a scene like they're all acting like each other, I guess. Because they all have like their own like similar personalities, so it'd just be so interesting. I think it would be funny. Let's see. The next question is dressing up in a costume. What character would you want to be for a day? I would like to be Farah from Corridors of Roses, just because one, I get to be an elf. I mean, a fairy, fae person, and I get to wear pointy ears. I also get to be like a badass chick, like especially in the last two books. She pretty much can fight. She also can have powers and so on, and not to mention she also gets to be with Rysand, and who doesn't want to be with Rysand? And you get to winnow everywhere, and I think it would be cool. Next question is, what is your favorite Harry Potter moment? And I gotta say, like, my favorite Harry Potter moment, I have like few of them. One of them is the part with the flying car in the second book, Chamber of Secrets, just because I think it was funny, like, how they pretty much, like, Ron stole his dad's car, and Harry Potter has to go in it, and then pretty much, like, flying and so on, and then they end up in a tree, and then as soon as, like, when they had to show up to school afterwards, very late and stuff, they were pretty much caught and stuff, and I liked the whole reaction of it. It was just funny. Another favorite moment of mine was like the part with like when Harry Potter, his aunts showed up. I guess his very mean aunt who pretty much was like saying mean things to him, and also his like stupid dog, and also saying mean things about the mom. But then suddenly Harry Potter got really pissed off, and then the aunt pretty much blew up like a balloon and floated away, and I was like, justice is served. And so I thought it was like funny. And another moment, I think any moment whenever Harry Potter goes back to school and then sees Hermione and Ron together and seeing their friendship and so on, that's like one of my favorite moments. Yeah. And let's see, the next question is Blood and Gore. What book was so creepy that you had to take a break from it from a while? I don't know if I took a break from any like a book because it was creepy, but I do think like one of the creepiest books I read was Bird Box, and the fact that like anytime you will look outside, bad things happen to you and you die. And the main character, Mallory, must take her kids and go out into the world, and they have to do it blindfolded. And many things are creepy, like creepy bird crows, and I think crows are one of the creepiest animals ever. Plus, they're black birds, and they always show up when something bad is gonna happen in a movie. I swear, it always happens, and I mean, if it was made into a movie, I think it would just be like very the Ring style ish type of thing, or the Happening type of style book. It was just creepy. And another book that was creepy, I guess. Well, it's not a creepy book, but I think it's a creepy character. I think Hannibal's a creepy character just because like he knows how to get inside your mind because he studied like psychology in some way, so you don't know if he's like getting inside your head, and imagine like sitting across the dinner table from him, and you don't even know what you're eating either, so don't ask. And I think he's creepy. Yeah. So that's pretty much all the questions I have today. Let me know in the comments below what is your favorite Halloween memory and what is your favorite Harry Potter moment. And if you do like this video, click on thumbs up. And I hope you have a happy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. And if you want to check out more book tags and more book reviews and stay up what's going on in this channel, do subscribe. And if you're interested in following me around for Nanowrimo month, do check me up on Twitter or anywhere that's like social media and follow along. So until next time, keep on reading.